up and frown. Now like the good dog bit your hand. All these years and you still don't understand. But it's too late now. For English roses, for your sunset shires, to chase the milkmaids, to play the squire, for second chances, for a change of heart. You won't be needed when this whole thing falls apart. It's time to go. By the river, blaze away across the moors. You tell the bright young man, all this can be yours. A weekend in the country, you can live out on the land. All these years and you still don't understand. That is too late now. For boy of heroes, for your sunset shires, for your tunes of glory, play the squire. For a change of heart, you won't be needed when this whole thing falls apart. It's time to go. Can you feel the cold wind blow?
John, Ian, where do you see your music heading as a folk group playing rock at the same time?
I think that certainly the origins of Ian and myself are as folk musicians, you know, playing the accordion and playing the violin. But I like to think the band is now a rock band that has got folk roots, you know.
Folk roots, yes. And when I look at the whole structure of these islands, sure you have different tribal groups. How tribal do you, judging that Ian is Scots and you are English?
Well, I ought to answer that, really, shouldn't I? I'm the ethnic minority in this band. We like to think of ourselves as a British band, for sure, okay. But then that's in response to working in other countries outside of Britain.
But are you not a bit worried that you're probably getting out of a whole folk area which still hasn't been explored as it should be into a whole rock culture which is very narrow?
I think the point about rock culture being narrow is a good one. I think, you know, rock journalists, rock musicians can be just as blinkered about their world and what is supposed to be rock music as the folk world is often accused of. You know, I mean, yeah, the folk world has been narrow and that's where the cliches come from. If we can do anything to open it up, then I'd like to do it and also attract interest in.
Looks like a mile to the valley below. The next man went over and he went down slow. I lie on this bunk and listen to the rain fall. It's work, stop and start over again. And it takes a stranger to understand what the wind says in a strange land at the edge of the realm of the world. The wind says it this year, next year, this year, next year, this year, next year. I kiss you, I kiss you, I kiss you. Every shift of this life.
I'm just a bit worried that you need to look both ways, guys. And in the process, where do you see yourself heading? Towards rock, or taking as much as possible within the folk industry? Because within the English culture, it seems it's going to die. And are you going to be prepared to see it die just like that?
Do you want to be our manager? I think you'd be really good.
PR person, for sure.
No
yeah,
way.
I think it's, you know, the Oyster Band won't be and mustn't ever be just a pale imitation of a rock band. You know, when you come from the roots that we have, you've got to keep looking back, looking at what's there, going back to the traditional, going back to the music that actually, that you still can play.
I rode down a South Street, a woman I did meet. She asked me just to see her home. She lived on 14th Street. And away is Sunday, my dear Annie. Oh, you New Yorkers, can you dance the polka? When we got on 14th Street, we stomped in on the floor. My mother and the sisters came to greet us at the door. And away is Sunday, my dear Annie. Oh, you New Yorkers, can you dance the polka? When we got inside the house, drink was handed round. Liquor came so strong and quick, me head went round and round. When I woke next morning, had an aching head, found myself stark naked, all alone in bed. Me go much and me money and me lady friend were gone. There was I without a stitch or a cent to call me